Hey everybody, this is Kiki from Niara Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. We are back with the Help Me Plan series. I know it's been 2 weeks coming. I'm sorry, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in a minute. But this is our September planner journal. Or journey journal, as you all and myself like to call it, because it is. Anyway, this is from September through December. You guys, I can't even believe I'm saying, oh my goodness, of 2025. All right, let me put this to the side. Let's get our God's gift box, and we will continue. Just a note, before I do this, this video might be a little bit longer than the rest of it, the rest of the Help Me Plan series videos, just because I've got a lot to tell you, and I know some of you like the longer videos. But anyway, I'm just putting it out there. A little disclaimer, if you will. I am the light of the world. Yes, you are. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. John 8:12. Ooh, that got to me. Father, what you have to say to us is vital. Help us to listen. Help us to hear. Because there's a difference, right? We can, I kind of say it different. We can hear a lot of noise, but there are times where we don't really listen. And I think that's vital, especially in these times. But, okay. So, if you are new here, hello, welcome. I really pray that you decide to stay, subscribe, comment, definitely like if you like this video. I'll go over, because we haven't seen, again, like I said, we haven't seen this journal in quite a while, and you guys have not seen the inside of this. But if you are new here, this is the Help Me Plan series, and I have a full playlist. This is the third journal of the year. Each journal has 4 signatures. Each signature is 1 month. This is where I keep my memories, your comments, and it gives me time to kind of talk to you a little bit about my personal life. You talk to me in the comments, letting me know a little bit about yours, which is so extremely special to me. So let me go through the outside of this, and then we'll get to the inside. Now, before I get to the inside, the digital, there's only one digital in this one, but this particular one for September, throughout all the digitals that I have in all of my Help Me Plan Journey journals, are from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. Of course, her link will be in the description. So if you are interested in making a journey journal of yourself, which I highly recommend that you do, it's a lot of fun. Last week we had a flip through, which again was asked by Melinda, and so funny because I never even thought about doing that, but you all seem to be very interested in it. Anyway, so looking back from May through August, it really gave me a chance to walk down memory lane, if you will, and walk down memory lane with you. The ones that have been here from the beginning, from May and earlier, and the ones that have joined us along the way, who might have not seen the beginning of that journal. Anyway, it was a lot of fun, and so because of you, my dear sweet friend Melinda, I am going to do that with each journal. I will give you all a flip through when we finish the 4 months, before we begin a new one. Okay, so let me begin with the cover. I always make the soft covers for this. This is a regular grocery paper bag, and I sew fabric, as you can see, inside and out. The fabric on the inside, except for that one, but these three, and the elephant in the middle came from a dear friend and subscriber, Lisa. Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you so, so much. I just love how this came out. This fabric is from my mother-in-law. This fabric I got at thrift store. And this one, I want to say Michael's. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the charm that I made here, they're all very special to me and what I like. Some things from you all, some things that I just got, some little things that I made, like this from my mother-in-law, my mom. This came from my mom, who's no longer here on earth, but she's obviously always in my heart. And so very special to me. And I showed this the first time, but just in case, if you are putting an eyelet, and I put it, I'm so sorry, in the middle of the two signatures on this side and that side, so I put it right in the middle. I would highly recommend that you put one of, oh my goodness, words. I don't, I kind of go through in my head what I want to say, and then as soon as I turn the camera on, it's like my brain goes blank. Anyway, I put one of the, I can't even think of it, but this circle things that you make jewelry with, because I have noticed that if you have a lobster claw, and that's what that is called if you don't know, if I would have run it through, number one, it wouldn't have fit because I put it too low, but even if it did, it would stick out like this because there's nowhere for it to go, right? It can't really lay flat. But with that, it lays completely flat, and I like this look better than if that was sticking out. Could be just a me thing, but I figure that I would of course share it with all of you. So, and easier to get in and out, or take on and off rather, because you don't have to go through, the whole thing to get it in there. So I'm going to put that to the side just so it doesn't clink and clank on me. This probably will anyway. So let's get into the inside, and let me show you what I have done. And I will go over the past, well, really it's been a month, but in reality, the past 2 weeks, and let you know what's going on with me on a more personal level. And you guys, some of you know that I was in the hospital I got out about a week ago or so. Still no real answers. Don't know why that surprises me so much, but here we are. Right now they are trying to figure out why my blood pressure is so high. Yesterday, I'll give you an example. So if I sound out of breath, I believe that's why. I've always had very low, and I mean like 90/60, 90/50 low. Yesterday, last night, was 200/114. Yeah, you heard me right. Anyway, they gave me, obviously, blood pressure pills, which completely new to me. Had horrible migraines, but it's still up there. So asking for prayer, of course, on that. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. So of course, you guys know that I always make a new one for each journal. And this, I do have a tutorial on this, but I don't know if, no, it's not in my tutorial playlist. So I'm going to see if I can move that, or maybe I'll make another one since it's been a while. Anyway, so this is actually an envelope folded. I put paper, as you can see, just regular scrap paper. There are 3 paper clips, and I love it because it could be a bookmark, it could be a tuck spot, and you can move it along. I like anything that is, you can interact with, but also serves a purpose. So this, for me, does too. My last journal, I also added some pockets. This time I didn't. I just made it plain. And then every month I add the decoration, some type of decoration. So with this month, it was a lot of birds, you will see. So I added a bird, and this flower is actually from Sonya at Artsy Solutions, but I can't, Sonya, I'm so sorry. I do this all the time. I can't remember. Whispers of Time, maybe. I don't. Sorry. Anyway, I just used, I have a alphabet die cut, so I just cut out all the letters, obviously for September, and I'll do that each front page of each signature. Obviously won't be the same photo picture, but it will have the same letters, because the letters I made for all 4 months at the same time, so it'll all be the same. Okay, this is obviously paper bag. This I put just like a very small belly band, added that, and just postcards, and each postcard or tag or whatever I did, especially for the birds, I think this is Feathered Friends 2, I want to say, the digital is called, but I did add some embossing or some crystal, frosted crystal embossing powder. So each thing has something in it. I was just wanted to play one day, so I just played. And these as well. I just love these. They're so pretty. this is actually, and I've shown this trick before, this is actually a shank button. If you don't know what a shank button is, it means one of the buttons that has like that little hoop at the end. I just made a hole with my little punch, punched that through, as you can see, tied the ribbon which holds it in place, the button and the ribbon, of course. And I like the look. Obviously, yes, it's going to give you a little bit of bulk in your journal or whatever you choose to put it in. But let's face it, you guys know me. You know, by the end, this is going to be 4 times as big. So it just is. It just is. This is also, this trim is from Lisa. This is actually quite a while ago. I won a little something from Betsy at Museful Creations. Her link will also be in the description. And this was in there, and I just loved it. I love the colors with this, so I added this to hold my hospital band and this little envelope. So yeah, just, you know, in case I forgot, which I don't think I will. But anyway, yeah, just to put that in there. And yeah, we're going to go through all of September, but obviously last week being the first month of September, I'm not going to have your comments, which I apologize for because I didn't do it. Again, I just got home from the hospital, and yeah, I just wasn't the time, if you will. So I hope you forgive me on that. But going forward, I'm praying that now that I'm home, I will be staying home and I can add your comments. So here's another little postcard you can see, and this one I just embossed. This bird I did with the frosted crystal, and I just did a little bit of the water just to give it a little bit of something, and a few flowers. Like, I didn't do every flower, I just did, you know, here and there, like the orange ones, or sometimes there are yellow ones or whatever. This, the day I got home from the hospital that night, for whatever reason, I so badly wanted spring rolls. What can I tell you? So we went to Panda Express, as you can see, and I got, and now it used to be where you got 3 spring rolls, and now they give you 2. Anyway, so this was in my fortune cookie. So I guess I have a way about me. Anyway, this is for this week. So hopefully now I will add your comments. Go. Oh, and this is an envelope, and each of the envelopes, there are 2. I did do some stenciling inside as well as the embossing. And I did stenciling on this. And here are 2 little postcards, or ticket rather, with, I guess, a square journaling card. Here's the tag. It's from Lisa as well. Not the lace, the pretty little flower button. But I liked how it went with that light orangey pinky. I think it just fit nicely. Belly band, as you can see, I just put it on some white fabric, and I showed you guys how I do this, the little fringe bit, so I did that around it, and here as well. Here's another little tag, some fabric, just to add a little bit more of that red color. I picked like in the beginning of the month. I picked something that had a lot of red in it. My grandma's birthday is September 7th, so her favorite color was red, so which is why I chose red. So there are, you'll see like a lot of the red hearts or whatever. I embossed the little beads that are red, you know, little things like that. And that's for her. Little thing, excuse me, just a little something that I made. This was in there. Figured I could write on, oh, I didn't stencil that. Did I? Yeah, that's weird. I thought I stenciled all of them. Doesn't matter. A little bird that I cut out of a book on some lace. This idea did come from Lisa as well. She sent me a bunch of them, like without anything on them, and this one I made, but I got the idea from this one that she made. Hers is a lot nicer, so I will say that hers is much nicer, but I just added it to my glue bottle. So I love this. I think it's so cute. So I took that idea, Lisa, and I just put it on a safety pin. I put it through the little hole at the end, and it just dangles on the side. Here's some more. This is a die cut butterfly that I just embossed. This was in part of the digital, but I made it into, I guess it's a hidden paper clip because you can't see the paper clip, but yeah, I just made it into that so I can stick something in between, you know, inside if I chose to. Here's some more. Look at these. I mean, aren't they just so pretty? This is also a die cut. This from Betsy. Look how, like, these colors are just so pretty. And like that. This is also, by the way, from Betsy. I just like it. Isn't that the coolest thing? So cute. Thank you so much, Betsy. I love this. I just love it. A few little tickets that it came, oh, actually, it came on a strip like this, but I cut these in parts. There's another here. This is the third one. And what I did is I went back and all the, when you see like a lady, I don't know if you can see that, but all their lips, I put that frosted crystal on. This one you can see, I think, a little bit better. See her lips? Isn't that pretty? So beautiful. These women, I'm telling you, just gorgeous. And then this is the last. I took feathers. Angela at Angela Jones Creates sent me this little baggie of red feathers, and I figured, what, you know, it just fits so perfectly. So I added that to that. I just cut one of the feathers in half, and I see there's like two parts. So I just put it together to make like a bigger cluster, and glued down some trim from Lisa, and just a bow that I made. But I love how the feathers came out, especially because there are so many birds. And I could have sworn that I put the name of, oh, did I show you that? Probably not. I did the same with the water here. Oh, right there, Kiki. Anyway, yeah, it is called Feather Friends too. I just wanted to make sure. So that is the name of the digital for this. And again, that's from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. And there we go. So, you know, I don't have a lot of answers as far as what's going on. Pain is still there on my left side. Obviously, blood pressure is sky high, even with the blood pressure medication. Everyone's telling me to relax. It's kind of hard to relax when your heart is thumping and everybody's looking at you like, you know, it's like I'm going to explode or something. I mean, I know it's all from love and care, and I appreciate that. Speaking of love and care, I didn't want to get emotional, but I just want to take a moment to thank you all. Your comments, your love, your prayers, your friendship to me. Really, I can't even begin to explain how much it helped while I was in the hospital going through all these tests. I mean, I had an IV here, I had IV here. They couldn't get, I mean, I was a mess. Anyway, all these, you know, running all these tests, I was so exhausted. I was confused. I was, you know, just as you get. I wasn't feeling well. So to have people that, you know, I don't know you personally, although I feel that I know you personally, mean that what you wrote and your prayers, I can't even begin to tell you how much it helped. There are no words that I can express my feelings. There are no words that I can express my gratitude. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you guys know that, and I hate that saying too, but, you know, I just had a grandson, and because I haven't been feeling well, we didn't know what was going on. Of course, you know, he's a newborn. I didn't want to go near him or my daughter, so I haven't seen him. And that's been hard. Just, you know, it felt like everything happened at once. But you guys just brought me so much joy at such a pivotal time, and fearful, if, you know, I mean, I know he's in control, but I am human, and when you don't know what's going on, you know, health-wise, and it's hard. It's difficult. Although I know, and I prayed, and my husband brought my Bible to the hospital. Beyond all that, when you have people reaching out, you don't owe me anything. You've given me so much. I will never be able to express enough gratitude or repayment to what you have given me. So I just wanted to end this with a huge, huge thank you. And although that's not adequate enough for my feelings, it's all I have. But I do want you to know how grateful and thankful I am for each and every single one of you, for all of your prayers, for all of your best wishes, for all of your comments. keeping me encouraged and inspired, and just knowing that you're all out there doing that. It really humbled me, and I am so incredibly blessed for all of you. So thank you. I'm not going to go into anything else, I should say. By the way, this one is a die cut also. I don't know if I mentioned that. But with that, I am going to close. This is probably long enough. I really wanted to take the time to say this on a personal level, and to thank you on a personal level. I love you guys so very much. Know that you are extremely important to me, and I pray for your safety, health, and well-being every day. With that, I will say goodbye. I will wish you all an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. God bless you. I love you, and I'll see you back again soon. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.